Hello, and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Ooh, Vanduul. Today I wanted to... Ooh, a little bit of lag there. I wanted to talk about the new meta. I say new meta, it's kind of just a rehash of the old meta for patch 1.1.2 and some of the super powerful builds. And basically today we're focusing on the Super Hornet Green Hornet build, which is a Super Hornet, which you can rent for 16,500 rec, I think, with 6 Omnisky weapons, 2 Omnisky IIIs, and 4 Omnisky IIIs, which is basically going to cost you 25,300 rec if you want to do this build. It is called the Shotgun build. It used to be people cover them in sledges, but now all you need to do is... Oh my god, he didn't die. So he should be dead now. And you zoom in with your weapons when the guys are coming towards you, and then you just kind of shoot near them. And if you don't kill them with the first shot, you kill them with the second normally. You just kind of chill out while you play. I do need to put more power into my weapons because this is a really power-hungry build. But basically the idea of it is that you don't really need to aim at your targets because as long as you shoot in their general direction, you hit them with a couple of Omnisky weapons, they're going to be dead. And you're in a Super Hornet, so you're really tanky, you've got a pretty good shield, and you can kill them before they kill you. Because a lot of the power that you've got is being used in your weapon, which I'm going to put about 73%, that'll do. And you just rip the targets apart. It's broken as hell. And you get people using this in PvP and PvE. It's really annoying to play against. It requires very little skill to use. I'm flying in relative mode, so this is like with my gimbals locked. But you'll get players that have practiced at this using interactive mode. So they're basically using the precision of gimbal mounts. So literally, let me show you. So this is gimbal throwing, so I can fire much more precisely without moving my ship, without locking my weapons. So you get some players doing that, and they will just fly into a group of the Vanduul or players and just go pew 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 pew, and have killed everyone, like sniping them with their super powerful precision shotgun. It is a little bit broken. It's very expensive to do in rec now, especially with the rec changes. Even though they've upped the rec, it's still expensive. Now, my opinion here is, although it is a powerful based, it's not going to teach you how to fly very well. I mean, I love Omnisky weapons, but oh my god, there's a breathing pit now as well. So for some of the ships, not all of them for some reason, you have like a moving pit for your weapons, which will move up and down as you like breathe, or they converge or something. And it's only happens on some ships, and it just makes weapons a lot more inaccurate. And if you're using gimbals, it's a lot more accurate. If you're on relative mode, it's a lot harder to hit. I really had trouble with that guy there. Let's just get this guy with a couple of shots. Pew. Pew. You can see, if I was using gimbals there, I'd be able to just snipe him, basically. And I think that's broken as hell. Let me turn G-Save off. The only problems I really find with the Super Hornet is that it is a little bit slow, and missiles can kind of screw it over a bit. And yeah, but it's really armoured. It can take a lot more beating than pretty much any other ship, which gives it a massive advantage. And it's just, this build is just so disgusting in PvE and PvP. These weapons, the Omnisky, have got the longest range of any gun in the game currently. They are incredibly overpowered. Come on. Ah, damn your eyes. Let me get you first. So it should be a lot easier to kill them this normally. Yeah, killing them pretty quick, but the idea is that you can just do it with one shot once you're practiced. Now, I proper shy away from this build because it's a horrible meta build. It teaches you no skills of flying. And that's what I find when I use I see joystick players over mouse and keyboard players. This guy's power plant's exploded. You see they've got a little bit of lag there. When power plants explode, it might be engines, but I think it's power plants. It causes lag at the moment. It's a problem with the patch. It's always been there, but it's just got a lot worse in this patch. Should be fixed for next patch, or hopefully they're going to do a hot fix. We shall see. This is the nature of alphas, though. You can see I'm not having really any troubles hitting the guys. Just floating past. No power problems. No heat problems. It's one of the joys that you can kind of just chill out and be quite precise with your shots with this build, because you know once you do hit them, they're going to explode. There we go. Bam. Oh, no. Don't you wow. I mean, This build is good. However, if you're stupid and an idiot like me, it proves you can still die, even in a Super Hornet. Wow. Well, kind of... I hate you, game. I hate you, Star Citizen. Making me look stupid! No, I'll keep that in, sod it. Why not? Let no one say that I edit my videos. But yeah, the idea of it is that you don't ram stuff. I have to put power back into my weapon again. You need to do that every time you die. And to be honest, I mean, I don't really see people that use this build die. It's because I'm an idiot. I normally fly fast, evasive ships. Or at least like the slowest ship I now fly is probably the 325A. Really? Well, obviously the Super Hornet here. So that's a direct lie, an obvious lie. Tricksy lie. But yeah, this build's just broken as hell. And you'll get other ships being really good in the meta as well. The 325A is pretty good in the meta. The Gladius is then pretty awesome as well. Probably a little bit better than the 325A there. Then the Super Hornet and the Gladiator. The Gladiator because it's got all those missiles. And this ship, the Super Hornet, as stock, has got some relatively good missiles. The marksman missiles are really good at corralling and herding enemies, whether they be humans or NPCs, into, well, either running away or changing direction. And that's sometimes all you need. You just need them to change direction. Really, I should be using target focus if I'm using this kind of build. So at least target focus here. So target focus gets my guy to try and look at the target. And as long as they're not targeting me, I should be able to get them in a couple of shots really easily at range. So you can see that my target's kind of changed. And that's basically, it's almost like an auto aim is the only way it operates. It gets your guy to try and look at the target, try and keep them in its sight. Which allows you to kind of more casually aim. It does pull my cursor towards stuff. And you get to see here when I'm trying to look at a guy that's slightly out of my fire arc, or at a bad angle, it's actually quite hard to hit. So that here I should change back to normal fire mode. Although my guy is still looking in that direction. How useful. Screw you, target focus. Jeez now. But see, target focus has changed since the last patch as well, quite heavily. Let's see. Let's turn target focus off now. Let's fire a missile in. So you see he'll change direction. Really trying to evade the missile. And that will allow me to drift past him and shoot him really easily. And that will happen with players as well. Players will have to choose to either avoid the missile, fire off a load of countermeasures, or change direction, slow down, whatever. They're trying to avoid that missile, not to get hit by it. Because the marksman missiles are pretty powerful. In fact, a lot of the size 1 missiles are pretty good because they're quite agile, and they're much more likely to hit a target. Let's see how quickly I can take down the priest. That annoying pip. I'm not sure why that pip's moving like that. Because it shouldn't be. Because my thingamajigs are locked. Thingamajigs, I mean gimbals. Ooh. We got Vixen. Stole my kill. So you can see there's bots with me. Couldn't get onto the servers today. Just kept on finding a match. There's no one seems to be playing at the moment, which is annoying. They might have just people might have just like popped in briefly to see the Super Hornet build and gone, screw this. This guy's a dick. Because that's what I think when I see the Super Hornet build. To be honest, I think this guy doesn't want to play co-op. He wants to play single player. You can give an incredibly large amount of ships if you're not an idiot like me and ram things. It's just very powerful. Let's just do wave 6 and then we'll call it a day for the video. Wave 7, I mean. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. But other powerful ships, the Gladiator is something you'll see a lot in PvP now as well. It's very easy to grind wreck in this ship because you don't really die. You just kind of chill out. The only thing you've got to fear really is if I just fire like that, will that get him? No, the pip is still in charge. Have some of that. See, I'm not really having much trouble aiming. Long range, sometimes that breathing pip sometimes annoys me. It just randomly goes up and down. I blew up his power plants. I'll get him later. He's gonna I think when you lose your power plant, you might just slowly die anyway. I've noticed if you don't have a power plant in your ship, your systems will take damage very quickly. That might just be a general bug, but who knows? Who knows? You can see, incredibly powerful ship. Only if you ram something with your cockpit facing directly into the target do you really have any issues. Probably the reason that... he was... the guy I destroyed the power plant of was probably just floating off into the sun. But yeah, it's a really powerful build, a little bit broken. I don't like people using it. I thought people would want to know what the Green Hornet build actually is and how it operates. It is better to use with gimbals like that rather than relative mode like I was using it. But, I mean, I don't like people using this build anyway. It just reeks of people tryharding. You know, you can try hard. I like tryharding sometimes. I don't know what I'm talking. That was more of a rant than a video about Super Hornets. But anyway, guys, you take care. Thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me. Please tell me if you want to see any specific ships or specific builds or things you want me to try out in gameplay. Buggerton's playing this a lot now. I'm going to get Will into it. Loads of the other board gamer guys play it as well. But we can stream it as well on our Twitch stream. So please check that out as well. You take care, guys, and I'll see you in the verse. Well, at least I didn't ram anything this time. Bye.